our loved ones. How are you? We're missing each other, aren't we? We're missing that lovely time together, that warm embrace and that hug. Well, never mind. We're all going to have to put up with it. So Paul and I wondered how we could connect with you. And we thought a little bit of poetry. So here I go. And the very first one is entitled, Everything is Going to Be All Right. And it is by Derek Moore. How should I not be glad to contemplate the clouds clearing beyond the dormer window, and a high tide reflected on the ceiling? There will be dying. There will be dying. But there is no need to go into that. The poems flow from the hand unbidden, and the hidden source is the watchful heart. The sun rises in spite of everything, and the far cities are beautiful and bright. I lie here in a riot of sunlight, watching the day break and the clouds flying. Everything is going to be all right. Now this one is by Pam Ayres, and it's called Don't Kiss Me. And I'm thinking that before those real lockdown days, when we were unsure of what we were to do, when we were, should we kiss each other? Oh no, perhaps we shouldn't. Bump elbows, touch toes, or whatever it was. Well, this lady here doesn't like it at any time. So here we go. I want to ask a favour of the friends that I might meet. To all of my acquaintances who pass me in the street. Give me a cheery wave hello. How are you? Bye, so long. But don't kiss me. Please don't kiss me, for I always get it wrong. I do not want to do it. I would rather pass you by. I miss you get a smacker on the ear or in the eye. I'm standing on the pavement thinking, last damnation, heck. He went the other way and I kissed him on the neck. I find it so embarrassing, it makes my knuckles clench. It's a very dodgy habit we imported from the French. What's wrong with, oh, good morning, or a handshake if you must, a lovely smile of welcome, or all right, a smile of lust. But I do not want to kiss you. I'm sure you're very nice, but I find it so confusing. Is it once or is it twice? I'm filled with apprehension and a feeling close to fright. Who leans forward first? Is it the left cheek or is it right? And I feel a strange awareness as we stand around and speak, that there's a disconcerting trace of your saliva on my cheek. So don't kiss me. No, don't kiss me. Say enchanté, ciao, good health. But I'm telling you, don't kiss me. Keep your choppers to yourself. Oh, don't kiss me, I implore you, for I cannot stand the strain. I seldom kiss my husband, and you don't hear him complain. So, au revoir. Just tell me that you miss me. But please, if we should meet again, don't pucker up. Don't kiss me. I don't really go along with that. I like a kiss anytime. Now, this one is called Time, and it's by Joyce Grenfell. When I was a girl, there was always time. There was always time to spare, and there was always time to sit in the sun, and we were never done with flirting and lazing and doing our embroidery and keeping up our memory books and brushing our hair and writing little notes and going on picnics and dancing. When I was a girl, there was always time to waste, thank the Lord. When I was a young woman, there was always time. There was always time to spare. There was always time to walk in the sun, and we were never done with going to weddings, our own and our friends, and going to parties, away at weekends, and having our children and bringing them up and talking. When I was a young woman, there was always time to enjoy things, thank the Lord. And when I was an elderly woman, There was no more time. There was no more time to spare. There was no more time to sit in the sun, for we were never done with answering the telephone and looking at the TV and doing babysitting and talking to our friends and shopping, shopping, shopping and washing up and washing up and writing letters, rushing, rushing, rushing. And we were always hurried, and we were never bored. When I was an elderly woman, there was never time to think, thank the Lord. But now I am an old woman, so I want the last word. There is no such thing as time. Just this very minute, and I'm in it. Thank the Lord. I've always liked that one. This is the last one, and this one is entitled Kindness, and it is by Naomi Nye. A little bit of kindness. We've seen a lot of that. We are seeing a lot of that at the moment, aren't we? And let's hope it will continue. Before you know what kindness really is, you must lose things. Feel the future dissolve in a moment, like salt in a weak broth. What you held in your hand, what you counted and carefully saved, all this must go, so that you know how desolate the landscape can be between the regions of kindness. How you ride and ride, thinking the bus will never stop. The passengers eating maize and chicken would stare out of the window forever. Before you learn the tender gravity of kindness, you must travel where the Indian in a white poncho lies dead by the side of the road. You must see how this could be you, how he too was someone who journeyed through the night with plans and simple breath that kept him alive. Before you know kindness as the deepest thing inside, you must know sorrow as the other deepest thing. You must wake up with sorrow. You must speak to it till your voice catches the threads of all sorrows, and you see the size of the cloth. Then it is only kindness that makes sense anymore. Only kindness that ties your shoes and sends you out in the day to gaze at bread. Only kindness that raises its head from the crowd of the world to say, "It is I you have been looking for." And then kindness goes with you everywhere, like a shadow.